Welcome everyone back to Overtime Insights. The United States dominated Finland with a 6-1 victory in their opening game of the Four Nations face-off at Montreal's Bell Center, showcasing their offensive firepower and defensive depth. Now, if you just watched the first two periods of this game, you would think this would just be a close game. Then the third period happened, and they just explode. The USA just absolutely explode, especially right at the very beginning. But we'll just break this all down for you. Let's get into this game. And we'll go over this team stats first. We'll start with the shots on goal. USA 32, Finland 21. Power plays was dominated by the USA, 2 of 4. Finland 0 for 2. And USA also were the better team in the face-off, winning 58.46% of the face-offs. And now we'll get going in the first period. And it started out with Finland scoring the first goal at 7:31 when Henri Jokiharju capitalized on a rush, slipping a shot past Hellebuyck. But less than 3 minutes later, Brady Tkachuk announces himself in the game, banking a sharp angle shot off Finnish goalie Juuse Saros. Then the second period happened, and we got Matt Boldy hit a Brock Faber point shot at 17:04 to give the U.S. a 2-1 lead. And Finland's defense struggled under sustained pressure, with Saros making several key saves to keep the deficit manageable. And like I said before, this was pretty almost even. You know, you got 2-1. Finland could have made a comeback. You know, if they were could just keep themselves together, keep themselves composed. But we're at the very end of the second period, they take a penalty. And then the third period starts, and right away, 15 seconds into the third period, Matthew Tkachuk, he sees his brother scores, now he's got to score too. And that only took him 15 seconds to score in the start of the third period. So how do you top that? How do you follow up with that? It only took 11 seconds as Jake Guentzel snapped a 5-hole goal at 26 seconds into the game. Then later on, you see Brady Tkachuk getting his second goal of the night with a backhand finish. And, you know, Matthew Tkachuk sees that. He needs to equal his goal tally to his brother, and he scores again with a deflection off Saros. Just absolutely a dominant performance by Team USA. And they look very, very dangerous, and they look locked in. This is exactly what you want to see out of Team USA, just completely dominant. So how about these standout performances? You can't go away from this game without thinking about the Tkachuk brothers. 2 goals each, assists, and hitting. Just absolute complete games from these Tkachuk brothers, and looking forward to see how they play like this through the rest of this tournament. And we got Connor Hellebuyck, 20 saves, including critical stops during Finland's second period push. But man, Finland, they struggled. They had defensive injuries and poor puck management that led to 23 giveaways. Patrick Laine and Joel Armia combined for just 2 shots. And I saw this and I just said, you know, at least they got shots. Throughout the game, they were talking about how crazy it was for players like Mikko Rantanen, Sebastian Aho, Heinz. They all had a combined shot total of 0 shots throughout this game. If that's what they're going to produce in this tournament, Finland's done. They're done. If they can't get their shots, they can't get their firepower forwards going like this, they're not going to last long in this tournament. So they are in big trouble. They need to feed them the puck, and they need to shoot. They cannot have a game with 0 shots. That's unacceptable out of Finland. They need to play much better. Finland's inability to capitalize on early momentum and a collapsing defense in the third period sealed their fate. The U.S. power play converted twice, while Finland's 0 for 2 power play performance highlighted their lack of offensive cohesion. And what's next for these two teams? Finland, they face Sweden on Saturday, and they got to win this game if they want to survive this tournament. They got to shoot. They got to shoot. Those 3 players I mentioned earlier, they need to shoot the puck. Feed them the puck, shoot. That can't have 0 shots on that. But enough of Finland. I want to focus more on Team USA. It was just refreshing just to see how they were able to control that game. And they were able to do whatever they want. And I think they're going to be very heavy favorites for this tournament. And they take on Canada in a highly anticipated rematch on Saturday night, aiming to build on this decisive victory. So far in this tournament, you got Team USA at the top, getting that regulation win, big for them. Canada got the overtime win last night. Sweden got the overtime loss, and Finland at 4th. Just looking at both teams, I think the USA's got to be the favorite right now. Just how they look, how complete they look, offensively and defensively. If you're a Team USA supporting, this is what you want to see out of your team. This was the domination that you wanted to see them play. And when they play Canada on Saturday night, you're really going to see who's really going to be the favorite of this tournament. And it looks like Sweden is going to be the absolute favorite against Finland, but anything can happen in these tournaments. So can't wait for Saturday. We'll have more videos up Saturday night. Thanks for tuning in to Overtime Insights. See you in the next video.